we're getting away from the manual way of doing business in the city of Cleveland. We're going to go to curbside recycling, which would actually be better for the city and also for the residents too. The less that we put into the landfill will be more of a financial savings for the city, and also that's less garbage that's going into the landfill. Recycling is easy as 1, 2, 3. You bag them, you put them into the blue container, you roll it to the curb, and the truck will do the rest. We're committed to making Cleveland a cleaner, greener city of choice.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Glenville Festival. This afternoon, Production Plus Production presents the 10th annual King of the Ring Fest right here and presents 8 action-packed bouts for your entertainment. Boxing fans, each of our bouts this afternoon are sanctioned by USA Boxing and Lake Erie Association. Fight fans at this time, if you would please rise for a 10 count moment of silence to remember all of our heroes who fight for our freedom around the world, and also, please, to remember Sanaya Nicholson, just 9 years old, who recently passed way too early. Please remain standing for the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance. Rest in peace, Sanaya. All together, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Boxing fans, introducing this afternoon's officials. They are: the president is Alex Cooper, the vice president is Ed King, the chief of officials is Benjamin Rochester. The referee all afternoon is Mr. Earl Jewell, a true Hall of Famer. The referees at ringside are Leslie Washington, Kalanji Osazi, and Messiah Fluker. The timekeeper is Benjamin Rochester, and as always, boxing's most favorite physician, Mr. Dr. Alan Klein.
Good afternoon, boxing fans. Welcome to the Glenville Festival. We're here live at the Glenville Festival, where the best at the fest is getting ready to get started. Bout number 1 will be SAVOURY out of the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, and his opponent at 65 pounds from Toledo, Ohio, David Webb. Boxing fans, it's boxing number 1, brought to you by TV 20 Cleveland. It's all about Cleveland. It's all about the young youth when we bring our boxers from all over.
Okay, boxing fans, our very first bout of the afternoon is in the 65-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. Please welcome DEMANI. SAVOURY. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, please welcome David Webb.
And I'm Doug Patterson, and welcome to King of the Ring Best at the Fest at the Glenville Festival 40th anniversary. As we grow up into these young fighters, we teach them the skill of boxing. We teach them the skill of fellowship. We teach them the skill to defend themselves. It's all about the world. This is our youth. This is a new Olympics. As they go into the corner, DeMonty just threw a left, missed. David's countering back. They're in an exchange. They're going back at each other. They in a tie-up right now. Referee Earl Jewell breaks them up. And they're setting themselves up and going to another exchange. As they go into the exchange, they step back and get it. And these young guys, they don't waste any time. They just go right at it. And they swinging, and they just going. These are 1 minute rounds, 3 1-minute rounds here at the Glenville 40th Anniversary Festival. That's a 10 seconds out. The boxers and the referee knows to move in close. And they swing and they battle. And now DEMANI is being aggressive, and that's end of round number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our future. This is the future that we're looking at. And 2025, these could be our new Olympians. So you get a chance to see them all here live at the Glenville Festival. Special guests here from all over. Again, from Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, Flint, Michigan, Akron, Ohio, St. Louis, Missouri. They're all here, and Cleveland, the challenge to see who will be the next best at the best champion. They're in the corners, they're feeding the instructions. His bucket. And that brings to the seconds out. Now they sit back. These guys had a good floor in the last round to see if they could keep it up. And they step to the middle of the ring. And they sighting each other up. They're not even sighting each other up. They're just going for it. They're setting each other up. DeMonty comes in and hooks to the left to the body. David holds on. He looks back. He swings back. DeMonty being aggressive. David throws a jab. He puts him out. And they just swinging and just building. And the fight goes on. And that's overhand right by David. DeMonty comes back. And he hits him with a right hand. And another right hand. And another right hand. And David ducks under. He comes back with a left-right combination. And another right-left combination. And DeMonty comes in. David hits him with a left overhand. They tie up. He gets him with an uppercut. And they get back. And these guys are swelling up. These guys are just swinging. David bends his head. The referee tells him to break a step back. And he swings again. And that's the end of round number 2. And as we look to these boxers that go back, with all that energy those guys got, hoping they got enough energy for round number 3. Our referee for this match is Mr. Earl Jewell. And we love our youth. Paul Shield is your announcer. And he'll come up and he'll give you the decision right after the third round. After the third round. As you look at the crowd out there, they're all anxious. It's the Glenville Festival. Everybody's coming in. It's a nice, sunny, hot day here in Cleveland on East 88th Street, St. Clair. Seconds out. The boxers getting ready. This is the third round. Let's see who brings it. Let's see who brings it. And the rounds have been pretty close. And the bell rings and they go back out. And they swings and David comes back out and he throws the left. He throws the right. And he does a combination. And DeMonty comes in. And they hook up and they tie it up and the referee is breaking them up and say the box. And the box. DeMonty threw the overhand right. Referee blocks him up. And they go back at it again. No energy. There you go. DeMonty hits him with the overhand right. David comes back. DeMonty hits him with another overhand right. He misses with the left. And they're going to swing. And they come in with a left-right combination, they just swing. No air between the two. These young boxers want to get it on. And there they go. As the referee breaks it up, they're so anxious they didn't wait for the referee. Now, right-left combination by David. He steps back, he does another left. And DEMANI hits him with a right hand. And he ties up, and David ties him up. And a left-right combination by David. And that is round number 3. And as we get the scores and the results, here is Paul Schill, our announcer.
All right, boxing fans, first and foremost, please put your hands together for these 2 outstanding young athletes. Here to present the championship belt and trophy, please welcome Tori. She is the personal assistant of our Councilman Anthony Harrison. Boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds, your winner fights out of the blue corner.
And the winner comes out of the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, Mr. David Webb at 65 pounds. Need to help him out of the ring. Now we're going to bout number 2. From Cleveland, Ohio at 75 pounds, Jermaine Nix in the red corner versus from Flint, Michigan, James Fuller. These are 75-pounders in 1 minute, 3 one-minute rounds.
All right, boxing fans, our next bout of the afternoon is in the 75-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. Please welcome Jermaine Nix. And his opponent fights out of the blue corner. He is all the way from Flint, Michigan. Please welcome James Fuller.
Earl Jules, the referee for bout number 2. And we get ready. You've seen the flurry from the first fight. Are we going to get the same flurry for the second fight? And the bell rings, and here we go. Again, James Fuller of Flint, Michigan in the blue corner, and Jermaine Nix out of Cleveland in the red corner. These are 65-pounders, and these are 3 one-minute rounds. And these guys don't size up anything. They just go in and swelling. And then you got James is swelling with the left and the right combo. And then Jermaine comes back. David hits with the left, right. Jermaine missed with the left, overhand right by James, left by Jermaine. He counter punches, he comes in, and then James counter punches from Michigan and throws a left. He turns him around, he hits him with another left, and they tie up. And then Fuller, the Knicks come back with a right. And James hit him with a body shot and an overhand right. And he hit him with another left, and he comes back. And James Fuller still through the jab, and he comes with a body shot, and Jermaine comes with a hook, and they exchange, and they keep going, and James pushes him to the corner, and that's in round number 1. And we're in between rounds right now. We just took a break for a second. And the boxers get their stuff together and going into round number 2. Remember, this is 3 one-minute rounds. Jermaine Nix from Cleveland at 75 pounds, and at 75 pounds from Flint, Michigan, James Fuller. And the bout begin. You want to give away one of the championship belts? Sure. Okay. What I got to do? see Teresa. Tell her you're going to do the other bout. She knows Teresa in the ring. So you finish the fence. Teresa did with the dreads. And they come out. And they're swinging. And they size themselves out with the overhand left. And as James bends his head, referee steps in to break him up and tell him to keep his head up. And Jermaine comes in. And then you got a left by James. And Jermaine hits him back with a combination. Overhand right by James. James hit him with a left. He hits it a jab. And Jermaine comes back with a left right. And he comes back and they got a flurry again. James hits him with a right and that's in the round number 2. Round number 2. Let him go. It's too late. Hold on a second. Boom. Don't get after each bout, after each round, one of them should be going in. After each round. Round 1, 2, 3. Let's go. They're swinging them back and forth. And they swinging overhand. And right, James go down. And Jermaine hits him with a left. And James hit him with a right. And they spin it. And he goes in. And Jermaine comes in with a left. He hits him with an overhand left. And an overhand right by James from Michigan. He keeps his head down. He got to bring his head up, though. And they just get to welling at each other. And they swinging. These young guys don't take any time. The rest, they just swing and just go at it. And overhand right by James. And Jermaine hits him with an overhand left. And he hits him with an overhand right by James. They brings it back. And they just go at each other. Overhand, good right, good shot by James. Good counter shot by Jermaine. And they swing and on there. And they're tired. Look at them swinging. He pushes him out. He hits him with an overhand left. And he backs James up. And that's in the round number 2. Round number 2. Round number 3. This is round number 3. That round number 3? And we are in a mission. And as we get to the decision, we have some other sponsors, Amanda and Quentin from Rudy's Pub on Lee Road. And Paul debated with the decision. Get round number 1 ready. When they come out. Once they come out.
Okay, boxing fans, here we go. First and foremost, as always, when we have outstanding boxing from young men like these, please put your hands together for these 2 athletes. Boxing fans, here to present the title and the trophy, please welcome Amanda and Quentin. They are representatives of Rudy's Pub. We thank you so much for being here this afternoon. Thank you. Now, boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds of boxing, your winner fights out of the Red corner, Jermaine, KNIX.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. Why would you do that?
Probably okay isn't okay. Call a cab, a car, or a friend.
Good choice.
And we always have a lot of fun here at the Glenville Festival, watching for the youth, our future. This is our future. Coming out, bout number 3. Bout number 3 from Cleveland, Ohio at 65-pound, DEON TILLIN at 1 minute, fighting against JAYVON Jackson from Akron, Ohio. 3 one-minute rounds.
Okay, boxing fan. Out of the is it? And, introducing first, out of the red corner, Cleveland, Ohio, TILLIN. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, from Akron, Ohio, he is JAYVON Jackson.
Again, bout number 3. 3 one-minute rounds at 65-pound. DEON TILLIN from Cleveland, Ohio in the red corner. And in the blue corner from Akron, Ohio, JAYVON Jackson. Oh, there from the blue corner, JAYVON throws overhand left. He throws another overhand right and a left combination. And they back up and he throws. And DEON comes in and JAYVON backs him up to the rope. He backs him up to the rope. Oh, that's a good punch by DEON. He throws a right hand and backs himself off the rope. And they come back in and he goes down. That's a slip by the referee and they're not going to call it. They call that a slip. Again, these are 3 one-minute rounds at 65 pounds. And JAYVON comes in with a left, and then he comes in with an overhand right. And they go in and they swing it. And there you go. And with a left. And over the left. And that was round number 2 at 65 pounds. Again, DEON TILLIN from Cleveland, Ohio versus JAYVON Jackson from Akron, Ohio. 3 one-minute rounds. And they come out swinging. And they come out swinging again. These young guys don't waste any time. They sit back and say, let's do it. And they go all right by JAYVON. And JAYVON comes in and he knocks DEON back to the ropes. And DEON fights back and keeps his head up. And he misses with a left. And they get to the middle of the ring and they size each other up with a left-right combination by JAYVON, and he backs him to the rope. And as DEON comes back to the rope, he comes back to the middle of the ring. And I don't know how these guys do with all this energy, but they come back, and JAYVON comes back. And DEON in the red corner, he sizes him up. And you got the overhand rights by JAYVON from Akron out of the blue corner. Combination by DEON. They step back and they swing. JAYVON hits him with a left-right combination, another left-right combination. DEON comes back with a left-right combination, and they back off, and that's in of round number 2. And what they're doing in intermission, the coaches try to make adjustments. This is go around round number 3, bout number 3. That's your 10 seconds out, and they're ready to do it again. And the bell rings for round number 3, and they go at it again. In the middle of the ring, they meet. And, oh, the left-right combination by JAYVON. Then TILLIN hits it back. JAYVON backs him up with a left. He backs him up. Oh, he comes with a left combination. And JAYVON comes with a left combination. He backs him up to the corner. He backs him up into the ropes. They backing him up to the ropes. And they go to a combination again. And they get an exchange. The young guys are always the better fighters we have here. And then JAYVON hits him with an overhand left. They tie up. DEON hits him with a body shot with a right hand. They tie up. JAYVON hits him with an overhand left. And they just keep on challenging. And the 10 seconds before they're out, and they just go for exchange. Now DEON pushes back. Oh, with a left hand by JAYVON straight down the middle. And he backs it to the rope, and that's the end of round number 3. We're going to do 4. Take 1 second, do the announcement, and then keep going. You only got 1 minute round. And I think sizing up the score. Look at the crowd, everybody. Everybody loves boxing. This is our Olympic hopeful for the future.
Okay, boxing fans, as always, outstanding boxing. Please put your hands together for these 2 outstanding young athletes. Thank you. And now here to present the belt and the trophy. Please welcome Kevin. He is the business partner and helpful founder of the Chicken and Waffle. We thank you so much for your attendance this afternoon. Thank you. And now, boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds of boxing, your winner fights out of the blue corner, JAYVON Jackson.
And your winner at bout number 3 was JAYVON Jackson out of Akron, Ohio, a sub-novice fighter. Sub-novice fighter means they haven't, this is their first bout. This is their first fight they ever had. And we're going into bout number 4, picking up the weight from Cleveland, Ohio, MARCELLUS Smith at 85 pounds. And from St. Louis, Missouri, Quincy Page, 3 1.5-minute rounds.
Okay, here we go, boxing fans. Our next bout of the afternoon is in the 85-pound division. Introducing first, Fighting out of the red corner. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. He is MARCELLUS Smith. And his opponent fights out of the blue corner, all the way from St. Louis, Quincy Page.
And we get on to bout number 4, round number 1. We're going to the little heavier weighters. These are open fighters, 85 pounds. MARCELLUS Smith from Cleveland, Ohio versus Quincy Page from St. Louis, Missouri. 3 1.5-minute rounds. And these are a little bit more experienced fighters. These are open fighters. That means they had over 10 fights. And based on the age category, that's why you go 1.5 minutes. These are peewees. And they size themselves up. Oh, they go with a left-right combination. MARCELLUS hits with the body shot. Quincy sizes them up. They size each other up. Quincy Page again in the blue, and MARCELLUS Smith from Cleveland in the red. Quincy is from St. Louis, Missouri. 85-pounders. And MARCELLUS presses him and pushes Quincy through the rope. And he hits him in the overhead right and overhead right. And they get an exchange. And the referee steps in and gives him an 8 count. And he's got an 8 count. And the referee gives him a standing 8 count just for the safety of the boxers. And that's in of round number 1. That's a good exchange at the end of the round. The bell rung, but they must continue the 8 count, even though the bell rung. You cannot be saved by the bell. And that's what we do here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're here at the 40th anniversary of the Glenville Festival. Here, the best of the best. St. Louis, Flint, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio, Akron, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio are all here right now to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Best at the Fest. Brought to you by TV 20 Cleveland. And that's the bells that come out again. Earl Jewell is also your referee. This is round number 2. And they come to the middle of the ring. Oh, and Quincy said, I'm not going to let that happen again. He comes out with a left-right combination. MARCELLUS looks around. Quincy comes around and he answers them out. And they go into an exchange. The last exchange to the right by MARCELLUS, but Quincy misses at an overhand left. And they go left-right. And Quincy backs him up. And a left-right combination. And another left-right combination. And they sizing each other up. Oh, and an overhand left by MARCELLUS, and Quincy fired back. MARCELLUS backs him to the rope, and he moves off the rope. And Quincy brings him back to the middle. He boxes better in the middle of the ring. When he goes up in the corner, he catches the exchange. That's overhead exchange by MARCELLUS to the right. And Quincy misses with an overhand left, a little bit of tap. And it's overhand right by Quincy. Cleveland shakes it off. MARCELLUS just shakes it off. He comes in overhead left, right. They're going to a clinch. He backs and gets the rope in exchange. And that's the end of round number 2. going to round number 3. Again, this is bout number 4. We'll take a break right after this match so we can announce we have some special presentations that we would like to present. Again, at 85 pounds from Cleveland, Ohio, Marcellus Smith is in the red corner, and at 85 pounds in the blue corner from St. Louis, Missouri, Chrissy Page, 3 1.5-minute fight. Glove table. And they size each other out. And they come in, and Morrell and Quincy backs to there. And Quincy hits with a right, he misses with a left. Marcellus sizing him up. Oh, that's an overhand right by Marcellus. And they size each other up, they miss. And a right-left combination by Marcellus. Chrissy swings around, he's got Marcellus to the ropes this time. And he cornered him out, he cuts off the corner, overhand left, overhand right. And both of them miss with 2 wild swings, and they make a connection. Marcellus pressing it, Chrissy hit with the left, and he got him against the rope again. And Marcellus pushing him against the rope. And he hits him with another left. And he hit him with overhand left in the right combination. And he gets him against the rope again. He had him into the rope. I don't know why he let him out. But he got him in right now. He hit him with overhand left. And Quincy comes back with a right, and he backs himself up and comes to the middle of the ring. And an overhand right by Marcellus. 10 seconds before the fight is over with. And Marcellus hits him with no overhand left. And Quincy hit him with a left-right combination to the body. And that's in round number 3. And now we go with Paul Shield in the middle of the ring, and he's going to give you the decision.
Boxing fans, again, outstanding action this afternoon. Please put your hands together for these 2 outstanding young athletes. Here to present the title and the trophy. Boxing fans, I would like to present world-renowned recording artist Casper. He is the founder of the Cha-Cha the Slide. Please welcome Casper. Now we got that taken care of. On to boxing, your winner. He fights out of the red corner, Marcellus Smith.
And we're going to take an intermission, and we got some proclamations to give away to some very distinguished people.
I'm a single mother, and I was the main one working, so I never thought that I could go back to school, you know. My sister, my mother, everybody wanted to help me with my kids. I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Okay, boxing fans. We're going to get it right this time, because this gentleman is, in fact, the councilman of Glenville. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Hairston. And now, The founder of King of the Ring and the gentleman that puts this together each and every year. He's done 10 of these shows. He puts them on TV 20. Thank you, TV 20, for coming out and supporting King of the Ring boxing here at the Glenville and all over where Doug takes us. We thank you so much. Presenting now the founder, CEO, owner, you name it, he's everything. He's Mr. Doug Patterson, or known as Mr. Production Plus Production, and a whole lot of other things. Here you are.
Wow, that's a lot, Paul. Let's give yourself a round of applause for supporting the best at the fest. We got 4 more outstanding boxing matches that are coming up here right after we do this special presentation. So now we're doing a special presentation. The first person I'd like to give this proclamation to, and Mr. Harrison's going to give it to him, this coach, Mr. Donyelle Lee Bell. In your participation in the youth boxing competition at the 40th Annual Glenville Community Festival on Saturday, August 11, 2018, as a world-class coach, trainer, and mentor, you are commended on your notable career in boxing. Currently serving as chief of coaches for the Lake Erie regions, as head coach of the National Golden Glove for 4 years, and an assistant coach with SAVOURY Amateur Boxing, the council recognizes your remarkable accomplishments of having A-list fighters, including 2 Olympians, multiple national champions, as well as 2 female ranking boxers. Your significant contributions have an extremely important impact on the youth of this community. Mr. Donyelle Lee Bell from the USA Boxing and King of the Ring, we commend you. Giving out this award to him will be Mr. Anthony Harrison, councilperson of this ward.
Thank you, Doug. Just again, just wanted to congratulate Coach Donyelle Lee Bell. What an awesome man. He's been doing so many great things in our community for years. And we want to take this opportunity to recognize him today. So on behalf of myself, Anthony Harrison, Councilman of Ward 10, President of the Council, Kevin Kelly, and our clerk, Pat Britt, we honor you and we reward you with this scroll of resolution today. Thank you.
Anywhere. Now, I have the honor of this other person, Morrell McCain. Your participation in the youth boxing competition at the 40th Annual Glenville Community Festival on Saturday, August 11, 2018. As a graduate of Glenville High School and Cuyahoga Community College, you're commended on your career as a successful amateur female boxer, competing in the Cleveland area Golden Gloves in 2013, the first national competition, winning as a National Olympic qualifier and being the first female boxer from Northeast Ohio crowned as champion of the 2018 National Golden Gloves. This council applauds your significant, outstanding accomplishments and contribution to the sport of boxing. Continue to set your sights and goals to become a member of the 2020 United States Olympic boxing team. Ladies and gentlemen, the national world champion, Miss Morrell McCain from Glenville High School. We commend you.
Thanks, Doug. The champ is here. Y'all hear me? The champ is here. The champ is here. Listen, I don't know what else more to say. I am all. They showed me the videos. They showed me her clips. I am ecstatic. What a talent to have. And I just want to say again, congratulations on your achievements. We thank you here at the Glenville Festival. Doug, you said what? Oh, I'm sure. I'm going to get there in person too, brother. And so we want to again commend you and congratulate you on behalf of myself, Anthony Harrison, Councilman Ward 10, President of Council, Kevin Kelly, our clerk, Pat Britt. We want to honor you with this scroll of special occasion recognition today. Thank you for everything. You are phenomenal, and keep up the good work.
Round of applause for Ms. Morrell McCain, national champion. We also got one other person out there. We didn't get a chance to get his proclamation, but we're working on it. We're going to ask him to come forward. He's been around a very long time. Come on to the, if you don't want to come up to the steps, just come up to the ring. I did a lot of fights with him back in the days when we were doing boxing. They were not able to talk in the corners, the coaches. but now he can talk in the corner. He's not coaching anymore. I used to turn around and get him all the time for coaching in the corner, but now I can talk to him all the time. He's a world-class coach, and we got to get him his proclamation. We didn't get it this year, but maybe next year, but I still want to give him some recognition from East Cleveland, Ohio. Put your hands together, Mr. Johnny Duncan.
Thank you.
Now that we got that, you ready for some more boxing? Then let's get it on. Thank you. Thank TV 20. We're all about Cleveland.
Okay, boxing fans, here we go. Continuing the second half of our show. This bout starts at 100 pounds even. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Cleveland, Ohio, please welcome Javante Washington. And his opponent fights out of the blue corner. He's from Toledo, Ohio, please welcome Darren Webb.
This is 104 pounds, bout number 5, Javante Washington in the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio. And in the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, Darren Webb. These are 3 one-minute round novice boxers. And we get this fight on. 3 one-minute rounds. And they swinging around, and Darren hits with a left and right. And Javante comes with the left, he pushes him against the rope, and he's trying to get off the rope. Darren's trying to get off the rope, and it comes in the middle of the ring. And the referee breaks him up. Again, this is 3 one-minute round, 104 pounds. Javante Washington from Cleveland, Ohio, and Darren Webb from Toledo, Ohio. Novice boxers. And overhand right by Javante, and another overhand right. And Darren jumps underneath. And overhand right by Javante, and he backs him in the corner, and that's in of round number 1. Javante Washington, 104 pounds, Cleveland, Ohio, in the red corner, and Darren Webb, 104 pounds, from Toledo, Ohio, in the blue corner. You can watch this on TV20Cleveland.com. Go to TV20Cleveland.com, and you can see these bouts. And we go into bout round number 2. And they come out and go into a clinch. Darren swings. He hits with overhand left. He gets backed up by Javante with overhand right, and he backs up, and they swing in the middle of the ring. And they get into a clinch, and Earl Julia, referee, backs him up. And he hits with a body shot, and another body shot, and he pushes him back to the rope. And Darren fights him back, and he comes with a left-right combination, and another left-right, and a right after the bell. After the referee says stop. And his mouthpiece comes out. And the referee calls timeout to put him back in, the mouthpiece back in. And it's all done for the safety of the boxers. We want to make sure the mouthpiece comes out, that he's okay. And they go into neutral corners, and the boxing begins. Again, here they go. Round number 2. And Darren comes back out in the break, and he swings and backs him in the corner. But Javante backs him out and goes to the middle, swing with a wild overhand right, and Darren comes back with a left. He backs him up in the overhand right by Javante Washington. And Darren backs him up. And he backs him up. Javante comes back swinging again. They lock each other up. He backs him to the rope, and they break on the clutch. And he throws with a right, and that's in of round number 2. And as the coaches give them their instructions, again, you're at the 40th anniversary of the Glenville Festival here on East 88th and St. Clair, the Best of the Fest championship at the Glenville Festival. And we're going to round number 3. This is usually the telling round. And they come out and Darren swings with overhand left and overhand right. He hits him again with overhand right. Devontae comes in and backs him to the rope. He hits him with a combination to the belly. He hits him with a combination, keeps it to the rope. Darren's trying to get off the rope, and they swing with a left-right combination. And the referee gives a break, and it goes back in it. Darren moves forward. He ducks his head. Devontae comes on it. Darren backs him up into the rope with a left-right combination. He just missed with a left. And he backs him up again. And Devontae throws with an overhand right. And he hits him with overhand right, and they're going to a clutch. And then 10 seconds in the valley, he hits him with an uppercut with a right. And they miss him with a round right hand over on the top. And that's in the round number 3. And we get ready with Paul with the announcer of the winners.
Boxing fans, once again, outstanding action here in the ring. Put your hands together for these two outstanding young athletes. Here to present the belt and the trophy, please welcome a long time amateur champion, supporter of boxing. You name it, he's everything. Please welcome Noel Swain. Boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds, your winner fights out of the red corner, Javante Washington.
And Javante Washington from Cleveland, Ohio, in the red corner, is your winner at 104 pounds. Now we're going to bout number 6. This is bout number 6. Again, at 132 pounds, MIGUEL Perez out of Cleveland, Ohio, out of the red corner, and out of the blue corner, MAKKI Towner from St. Louis, Missouri.
Our next bout is in the 100-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, all the way from Toledo, Ohio. Please welcome MIGUEL Perez. And his opponent fights out of the blue corner. He is all the way from Flint, Michigan. Please welcome MAKKI Towner.
And they come out swinging. MAKKI just comes down the edge of him, hitting it overhand left. He hooks him on there. MIGUEL swings a little overhand left-right combination. They clinch. MAKKI fires back in. And he's out through the body, pushing him back, and that's a slip. And the referee calls a slip. MAKKI Towner of Flint, Michigan is in the blue corner. In the red corner is MIGUEL Perez. In the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio. And this is round number 1, 132 pounds. And they size themselves up. MAKKI hits him with a left. He hits him again with a right, left. And MIGUEL misses. And MAKKI comes in again. He pushes him back to the rope. Got his head down, and you bring the head up. And that's the end of round number 1. Bout number 6, 132 pounds. Out of the red corner, MIGUEL Perez. Out of the blue corner, from Flint, Michigan, MAKKI Towner. At 132 pounds. 3 one-minute rounds. And again, we are intermission. We're at the Glenville 40th anniversary at the Fest. Glenville Fest 40th anniversary. We're King of the Ring, best at the Fest. Round number 2. Again in the red corner at 132-pound, MIGUEL Perez out of Cleveland, Ohio. And out in the blue corner at 132 pounds from Flint, Michigan, MAKKI Towner in the blue corner. And they come out swinging again. MAKKI comes out and locks him up. MIGUEL swings back. MAKKI backs him up into the ropes. And he hits him with an overhand right and left combination. MIGUEL comes back and he fights back. He keeps him to the ropes. And MIGUEL come out better if he gets off the ropes. MAKKI wants to keep him on the ropes. MIGUEL wants to get off the ropes. He backs him up. He opened up to the middle. Oh, MIGUEL hit him with a left and took him to the rope. He fires him back. MIGUEL fires back. He got him into the rope. McKee's got his head down and uses as a sign of being tired. And he fires on him. MIGUEL turns around and doesn't know he got into an 8 count. He's into an 8 count by referee Earl Jewell. Can't be saved by the bell. You give him an 8 count, seeing if he wants to fight anymore. And they call it a retirement. Referee stopped the contest. Referee stopped the contest. It's called an RSC in the second round. Your winner, MIGUEL Perez, in the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, boxing fans. Outstanding action. Please put your hands together for these two outstanding young boxers. The referee has stopped the contest in the very first round. Your winner fights out of the red corner, MIGUEL Perez. Here to present the title and the trophy, please welcome a longtime boxing coach, East Cleveland boxing coach, Johnny Duncan.
Make sure I got this right. All right, it's coming.
Brianna is ready to ride.
Here goes nothing.
She's taking the Rapid to work for the very first time.
Gas is a lot nowadays, so definitely save. Yeah, it's like, you know, when you don't have to drive, you can just really take everything in, so.
And how does that make you feel?
I feel like a big kid. I should not feel like a big kid right now, but ta-da, made it.
Made it in style, Brianna. It's easier than you think, Cleveland. Get your personal starter kit today and get ready to ride RTA.com.
And this is bout number 7. Khalid Abdullah, 105 pounds out of the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio. And in the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, Deontay Brown. This is 3 2-minute rounds.
And now, introducing this bout at 132 pounds. This is an open division fight. These guys are good. Pay attention to this one. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, he is Khalil Abdullah. And his opponent represents the blue corner, and he is, in fact, from St. Louis, Missouri. Please welcome Deontay Brown.
Right next to the light-skinned guy with the dreads. And we go into round number 1. And give me bout number 7. He's the next one. Tell Paul. He's the next one. He's number 7. Khalil Abdullah in the red corner. And Deontay Brown in the blue corner, Toledo, Ohio. And they're going to a clinch. And they're sizing each other up. And overhand left by Dante. Oh, and a right overhand right by Khalil. Oh, with a straight right hand by Dante. Oh, and another combination by Delante. And he hit him with a right. They get into a clinch. And he hits him with a jab to the left. Deontay hits him with a left jab to the body to check him up. Now they sizing each other up. And a wild overhand left by Khalil. And he hits him with a left jab right to the face. He's trying to set up inside. And they size each other up back in the middle of the ring. Oh, with a body shot to the left, with a left by Dante, and again left. An overhand right by Khalil. And that's in round number 1. Going into round number 2, Khalil Abdul, Cleveland, Ohio, and in the red corner and in the blue corner, Deontay Brown from Toledo, Ohio. 3 2-minute rounds. This is all brought to you by TV 20. We're Cleveland. Now we're going into round number 2. And they come in the middle of the ring. And an overhand right by Deontay. He's keeping away with that jab. And he hits him with a left. And he hits him with an overhand right. And he hits him with a left. And a right combination. Khalil backs him to the ropes. And he hits him with another left. And the referee breaks him up. And he got an overhand right and an overhand left. And he missed with overhand right. As Khalil ducks under the overhand right. And an overhand combination. And he misses it again. And he hits him with overhand right. And Delante ties him up. He hit him with the overhand left and the right. He hit him again with the overhand left. They miss the punches. They get into a clinch. They get into a clinch. And he get back into the action. And he hits him with an overhand left and the right. Khalil backs him up. Get that jab out there. Delonte keeps hitting him with that left to the body. And Khalil comes up with 2 left jabs and the body punch. He's got to lift that head up. And Delonte hits him with a left. Hits him with another left and an overhand right by Khalil. And he hits him with another left. And he stuns him. He backs it to the rope. And he goes into him and back to the rope. And they have an exchange at the end. And that was round number 2. As they exchange words as they go into the corners. Yo. Yo. Boxing friends, Joe, you've been looking at fights. You've been fighting for a long time. You're over in the Glenville area, right? Yeah. You're coaching right now. Yeah. Tell the boxers who you are. All your fans out there with TV 20.
Joe, Glenville Record, Bob Davis Boxing Club.
We're gonna ask you about this fight and see if you know what's happening here. You've been boxing for a long time. You box at what weight?
140.
Okay, let's see what you got up there. What are you seeing right now, Joe?
Okay, they just standing around using the jab. The guy in the green, he's backing up a little bit. Okay.
So as you're in the round, this round number 3, what would you be telling him? You're a coach. What would you be telling your boxer?
Go get him. Go get him.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Don't waste any time.
Don't waste no time. Go get him. See, they pause it too much time in between.
They got too much time. They only got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So with 2 minutes, they don't really have time to waste.
That's right.
Like them young guys with 1 minute, do something out of the mouth.
Right. You should use that jab. You should be using that jab. They ain't doing nothing else. They use that jab and step in.
So use the jab and step in. That's what you be doing right now.
Yeah, that's right. See how they just looking at each other.
Oh, that's a left-right combination coming up there, Joe. They must have heard you.
Yeah.
And he coming in right there. They've been talking, so now they coming on this round.
Yeah,
They're going to do what you got to do. And he hits him with overhand left, Joe.
Oh, yeah. You got double jab. You got double jab.
Who you think is commanding this round? The blue corner, red corner.
It's even right now.
You think it's even right now? So the last 30 seconds could determine a lot of stuff, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And Khalil hits him with the left, yep. And he missed to the right.
Right. Yeah, keep his mouthpiece in his mouth.
He's got his mouthpiece. Yeah. That's usually a sign of fatigue, right?
Yes, that's much.
Okay.
Yes.
And he missed it with overhand left.
Yeah.
That's Delonte missed it from Flint, Michigan, Toledo, Ohio. He missed it overhand left.
Pop that jab.
He hits him with the right.
Yeah, he tired.
They tired right now. Them 2 minutes to wear you down, right?
That's it.
And it's hot sun out here.
Now the road work.
And the 10-second bell.
Now they should just let his hands go right now.
Oh, he missed it overhand right. Oh, it goes to the rope. They call timeout. And the bout is over. And that was round number 3. Thank you, Joe. Okay. And that's, again, Khalil Abdul from Cleveland, Ohio versus Delonte Brown from Toledo, Ohio. It's all time. It's good to meet you, Joe. Okay, well, Kenny is waiting on you. That's an old joke that me and Joe have with some of the boxers that we had from the past. And that was bout number 7, Khalil Abdul from Cleveland, Ohio versus Delonte Brown from Toledo, Ohio. We got one more bout to go. And now they size up the winner. Again, that was bout number 7. One more bout to go and we get out of this hot heat. See a lot of old fighters here. We at the Glenville Fest, the best at the fest. 40th anniversary of the Glenville Festival here with TV20 and all our boxing fans out there. And now Paul's going to give the decision.
Boxing fans, as I told you, outstanding boxing in the open division. Put your hands together for these two outstanding athletes. Here to present the trophy and the title, an outstanding coach in his own right, representing the Untouchable Boxing Academy, also known as Coach B, he is Donyelle Bell. Boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds of boxing, your winner. Fights out of the red corner, KNIX.
Now we're going into the main event, the last fight for the night. From Cleveland, Ohio, Akeem Robinson in the red corner. And in the blue corner, from Toledo, Ohio, Lamar Stewart, 105 pounds for the main event.
Okay, boxing fans, this is our final bout of the afternoon. And this one is in the 105-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, from Cleveland, Ohio, please welcome Akeem Robinson. And his opponent, representing the blue corner, fighting out of Toledo, Ohio, he is Lamar Stewart.
These are 3 one-minute rounds, and this is for the main event championship. And they come out using the main event, they come out slugging. And Akeem doing a left-right combination, and Lamar looks back. Akeem hits him with a left-right combination, another right left, but Lamar comes on. Lamar comes on, backs him up into the rope. Akeem backs it up and takes it to the middle of the ring. Akeem hits him with a body shot to the right. He backs him up to the rope. Lamar fights back. Akeem hits him with the body shot, and he backs him up. And Lamar fights back, and they're giving it all they got. And I wonder what they're going to have left after this first round. Lamar had the head down. Akeem hits him with a left-right combination. Lamar comes back. Akeem hits the body shot, and that's the end of round number 1. Again, we at the Glenville Festival 40th anniversary, brought to you by TV20 Cleveland. You can go to TV20.com, Cleveland.com, TV20Cleveland.com. We are Cleveland. Again, the 8th bout out of the red corner, Akeem Robinson at 105 pounds, and 105 pounds out of the blue corner from Toledo, Ohio, Lamar Stewart. And he's been doing a good job. He had to do all 8 fights. One of the antique referees, Mr. Earl Jewell. He's one of the legends in boxing. He even boxed Sugar Ray Leonard. Earl Jewell is the boxer. We're going into round number 2. Again in the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, Akeem Robinson. And in the blue corner, Lamar Stewart from Toledo, Ohio. And they go up and they keep on. And they swinging and doing exchanges. Akeem hits a left-right combination, one to the stomach. Lamar coming in, Akeem hits to the left-right. Lamar misses with the left. Akeem hits him again with a right-left combination. And Lamar hits him with a left-right combination. Akeem hits him with a left-right combination, and another left-right combination, and he moves in on Lamar. Lamar hits him with a body shot. Akeem swings again. They get back to the middle of the ring. And he hits him with a right hand over. And he hits him with a jab. Lamar hits him with a left body shot, and they do an exchange. And that's the end. And they swing again. That's the end of round number 2. Going into round number 3, the final round at the Glenville Festival 40th anniversary. The Best of the Fest Championship. Again, from the red corner, Cleveland, Ohio, Mr. Akeem Robinson. And from the blue corner, Toledo, Ohio, Mr. Lamar Stewart. One of our beautiful ring girls again. And as we wait for the final decision, it was good. Good TV 20 going into the last round to end up this night at the Glenville Festival. The bell, the buzzer rings, the bell ring, and here we go. Round number 3. Main event. Akeem Robinson at the red corner out of Cleveland. Lamar Stewart, Toledo, Ohio, in the blue corner. And Lamar blocks him to the corner. Akeem's coming back out. Hits him in left-right combination to the head. Hits him to the body shot. Akeem's coming in. Akeem hits him in the right. Lamar hits him left. Akeem hits him in the left overhand. Lamar backs him out to the middle of the ring. And he hits him in the overhand right. Lamar hits him in another overhand right. Akeem throws a jab at it. He hits him on the right to the head. Akeem backs him up. Lamar did a bad. Akeem did a beautiful spin and takes him out to the corner. And Lamar holds on to the hat. And they do an exchange, backs him to the corner. Lamar strikes back. Oh, to stop Lamar's arm got caught in the ring. Come back to me. He throws an overhand, wild overhand right. And then throws another left. And the right to the combination. And they swing together. And the right, left. And the right, left. And the left. And that's the end of round number 3. And as we come to the conclusion at the 40th anniversary of the Glenville Festival, filmed by TV 20, we are Cleveland. I'm Doug Patterson, your blow-by-blow announcer. Hope you had a good time out there watching some of our young, up-and-coming Olympic stars. You've seen them first at the Glenville Festival with TV 20 Cleveland. You can stream these fights, 8 beautiful fights. These young guys brought it all. They gave it all that they had for the belt. And right now, giving away the belt is a champion herself who used to be giving away, getting the belts herself. This time she's going to give one away. Morel McCain, National Golden Glove champion.
First and foremost, put your hands together for these 2 outstanding young athletes. Outstanding boxing as always. Here to present the title and the trophy with Cleveland's pride. Please welcome the National Golden Glove champion, Morel McCain. Humble as always. Boxing fans, after 3 action-packed rounds, your winner fights out of the red corner, Akeem Robinson. Boxing fans, thank you so much for your attendance here at the Glenville Festival and King of the Ring Boxing. We look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. Thank you again. Have a safe afternoon.